Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. We are back with another video, and I am super excited to get into these picks for you guys today. We are on a 16-5 run on the channel. We've swept 3 of the last 6 days, and in case you don't know what a sweep is, that pays out a 6x on these videos. We're doing big payouts, so make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and we're going to get right into those picks, as I said, in a minute. To recap, yesterday we went 1-2. So yesterday is one of those losing days contributing to the 16 wins and 5 loss run. So make sure to go down below, hit that like button. Either way, the channel is growing so fast. We just also hit 20,000 members in our Discord, and we're doing giveaways in here. We're doing VIP chats. We have lifetime discounts. We give you guys picks for every single app. So if you want to be profiting, if you want all of the best picks in the entire market every single day sent to you by a team of pro sports bettors, this is the place to be, and I'm going to show you in a second how to get in for free. Currently inside this group, we are up 550 units, which means if you bet $10 a slip since we started, you will be up about $5.5 grand in the past year. Just $10 a slip, which is insane. And not only that, but I want to get everyone in this group for free. You see, there's 2 options to join. Number one is it's $100 a month. By the way, we do full refunds if you don't like it too. But the easiest way to join by far is we're hooking up every single person through the end of the NBA Finals, through Game 7 of the Finals for free. All you have to do is go down below. It's going to be the pinned comment. It'll also be in the description. Download this app. It's called WannaParlay, and use the promo code PISTONS. When you guys use the code PISTONS, they will also double your first deposit. So if you put in $10, you'll get 20. You put in 100, you get 200, if you follow what I'm saying. So how do you get all the picks for free? Literally download the app, use the code PISTONS, make a deposit, and then just comment and say, hey, I used your code. Or just message us on Discord and say, hey, I used your code. And you're getting all picks for free. And some of you guys might be in states where WannaParlay is not available, but don't worry, we have multiple apps which will give you a free month in the group. So you can try Underdog, PrizePicks. You can see them all on screen here. They're also all in the description. So just download any of them, use the code PISTONS, and then just drop a comment saying, hey, I used your code. Message us, email us, whatever it may be, and we'll get you in the group, and we will get you cashing and explode your bankroll over the rest of this playoffs. Now, without further ado, we're going to get right into the picks, as I did say before. And starting us off is in the Knicks and Celtics game. And before we even say the players, I want to give you my predictions on the teams that are going to win the games really quick. So obviously we have 2 games on the slate. We have the Knicks and Celtics. I personally believe the Celtics get back on track, tie it up. And then the Nuggets versus the Thunder, I think we see much of the same. I think these are 2 series that I could honestly see going 7 games. I don't know. We will see, though. Either way, Derrick White, more than 24.5 PRA, is going to be the first pick on the lineup. He has gone above this in 7 of his last 10 games, as you can see. Most recently, in Game 1 against the Knicks, he did go for 32, scoring 19, 11, and then 2 assists. Against shooting guards specifically, the Knicks are actually very weak. Now, let me give you an example. The Knicks are a top 10 defense against points. They're a top 2 defense against rebounds, and they're a top 7 defense against assists. That is as an entire team. But specifically against shooting guards, they are 22nd in points, 24th in rebounding, and dead middle of the pack, essentially, in assists. So we have an awesome matchup for Derrick White. This is extremely favorable. He's hit it in 16 of his last 20 games, including playoffs, of course. And he's hit it in 5 of the last 10 times he's played the Knicks. But specifically, if we take a look at the last 5 games he's played the Knicks, and he's only played the Knicks 5 times this year. If you can see down here, this is 4/11, which is obviously last year, not this year. So he's played the Knicks 5 times this season. He's gone for 31, 24, literally missing it by half a point, 35, 31, and 32. So that kind of goes back to what I was telling you before with how the Knicks are really weak against shooting guards. And Derrick White also hit this at a 62% clip on the season. It's not like it's the playoffs and he's going to be on the bench more. He's a great player, and sportsbooks agree. Draftkings at -135, MGM at -150. So we're locking in Derrick White for higher than 24.5 PRA as the first pick on the lineup. For the second pick, we're going to head to the other side of the ball, and we're going to take Mikal Bridges for higher than 17.5 points plus rebounds. And this is much of the same. He's hit it in 6 of his last 10, Granted, in game 1 against the Celtics, he did have a tougher game, and I do think we see him get back on track in this. Take a look at this. He had 17 rebounding chances. That is insane, and he only grabbed 6. So there's some positive regression due here. He's still playing a good amount of minutes. He played 51 minutes in game 1. As we know, the Knicks are always going to play their players a lot, and Mikal Bridges is no different. If we take a look at the last 20 games, he's hit this in 14 of his last 20. If we take a look against the Celtics in terms of small forwards, yes, they are actually a little bit weaker, but nothing too crazy. And then if we also look head-to-head, it's not that pretty, but on the season as a whole, he hit this at a 70% clip. And my favorite stat, and the main reason I'm taking this, Fanduel, Caesars, Draftkings, and Sleeper are all favoring it up. PrizePicks is at 18.5. BetMGM is at 18.5. ProfitX and Bet365. So everyone and their mother is telling you this should be priced at 18, 18.5. And we're getting it at 17.5 on Underdog. So lock that one in. And more importantly, if you guys have not yet, make sure you're taking these on Underdog to get the best possible lines available. When you download Underdog with the code PISTONS, you get those 30 days free in the group, but you also get up to $1,000 for free to play with, and a Tyrese Halliburton 1-point special, meaning if he scores 1 point, you obviously cash out. So go ahead and take advantage of that if you have not yet, and let's continue with the picks. For the third and final pick on the lineup, we're going to take Nikola Jokic for less than 13.5 rebounds. And let me tell you the analysis on this. Yes, in game 1, he was an absolute monster on the boards. But the Thunder are slightly above average in rebounding. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10 games. He only hit it twice in all of the playoff games he's been in this year so far, which is 8 games. So in the playoffs this year, he's hit this in 6 of his last 8. On the season as a whole, he hit this at a 56% clip. In his last 20 games, he hit it at a 70% clip. Head-to-head against the Thunder, it is not as pretty, but the sportsbooks are favoring it up. DraftKings, ProfitX, MGM, Sleeper, all of them favoring it up for him to go to less than 14.5 or less than 13.5. So I do really like Jokic to have less than this, but at the end of the day, there are ups and downs to this game. As you guys know, I'm never going to hit every day, so make sure to do your own research, and at the end of the day, always place your money on what you guys want. Yeah, that's about all I got for you. Derrick White higher than 24.5 PRA. Mikal Bridges higher than 17.5 points plus rebounds, and then Nikola Jokic for less than 13.5 rebounds. Those are my 3 favorite NBA picks for the games on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Losing track of the days sometimes. Sorry. Make sure to go download the apps Underdog and WannaParlay, get your free access to our group, and then most importantly, make sure to subscribe and go check out some of my old content, like how I got banned from multiple sports books. I've interviewed PrizePicks odds makers. You know the drill. Everything is down below. Catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks.